Lucian, massive welcome to We Outside again. Of course, this is the pulse of the people, the vibes of the season, and of course, we're coming to you live from the beautiful Bay Gardens Beach Resort. My name is AKA Money Ron, and I'm joined by...
And I am Ashnell.
With a double L and not
double
one,
L,
not one L.
No
yeah.
E at the end, just a double L, and we end it there.
Sorry. So what's going on We Outside? Tell me.
So Ronnie, we have, before I even tell you what we have, I need everybody to know that this is We Outside is real people.
Yeah, man.
Real vibes.
Real vibes.
And live culture.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
so today
man.
we are at Bay Gardens Beach Resort. We have our guest DJ, Baba Roots. We have our sponsors. Let's shout out our sponsors.
Yeah.
We have Courts. We have LIAT 2020.
Yeah, man.
And we also have Piton Rum Vibe.
Yeah,
Who else
man.
do we have today, Ron?
And of course, a little later, Al Alexander is going to be stopping by, not forgetting the living legend himself, TC Brown.
Yeah.
He's going to be in with us, and hopefully we get him to perform. Oh, Baba Roots, I was supposed to send you the songs, eh? Yeah. Yeah, we'll make it happen still, right? You know, he says he's got me, yeah? So that's all happening right here at the Bay Gardens Beach Resort. A little later, we're hoping to talk to somebody from the Bay Gardens Beach Resort because it has some awesome things going on right now. And have you been following the Piton Soca Stars?
I have.
Yeah, let me tell you. I was watching one just before we came, and let me tell you, just give that particular girl an award for whining. She don't need to sing nothing because she understands the word materialism. She definitely understands that to a T. Boy, materialism.
Okay, so when are we featuring Horn Way Outside?
You know what? I'm going to try to see if I can get her next week because I think next week, and talking about next week, of course, is the launch of, next week Sunday is Cicerone Carnival. So we're going to go to Alto's Bar on the morning. I think you were there at the time. Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
That was an amazing show.
That was an amazing show.
We actually had
TC
Brown.
Yeah.
And
that's
that
when
was
he
an
had,
amazing show.
Yeah, that's when he had everybody singing, where are they now? Where are they now?
That was amazing.
That is going to be an amazing show. But today, of course, just making sure that we make sure our sponsors are happy. And later on, down in the season, we're going to feature some Piton Soca Stars artists. I'm going to look for my favorite ones. I'm going to be biased, huh?
Give me how many do you have? How many favorite ones?
Just that girl. I can't remember her name.
Materialism?
That's what I call her. Materialism. Because she... My goodness.
I'd like to meet her.
Yeah,
I'd like to meet her.
She definitely understands.
Does she sing or she does what you refer to her as?
Boy, she tried and sing her, but I wasn't paying a little attention to the lyrics. I ain't gonna lie. I was not paying attention at all to the lyrics, yeah? Let me see. Chef, what are you saying? Chef, come and do an interview. Chef say hour. Chef say hour. But anyway, back to the music a little later. We're going to touch base with some of our sponsors again. Yeah, it's We Outside right here on the wave 94.5, 93.7 FM.
We Outside!
Of course, we outside right here at the Bay Gardens Beach Resort. Shout outs to all the guests walking through. It's a lovely day. Honestly, if I wasn't here, I'd probably be on the beach right now. Yeah? What do you say, Ashton? You think it's okay for us to jump into the water? No?
Of course.
No?
You know, I'm always up and open for anything.
Yeah, well, let's go. I will give you $100 if you go first.
No, I need you to. You men lead. So I'm going to need you to go first.
Oh, okay. All right. Say less.
So tell me, Ron, what have you curated for the carnival season? Because I know you always have so much up your sleeve.
Nah, I promise this year I'm just sitting out. I just want to observe. For the past 2 years, to be honest, I've not even gone on the road for carnival, and I probably take very minimal fets. I think the fact that I never, once it's Sheldon, Kumasi events, that's one set of fets I never miss. Apart from that, I've been taking it easy for the past 2 years. But yeah, this year, we outside. Yeah, we outside. I'm
sounds very exciting.
Definitely looking forward to going to Color Me Red. It's always an event that I've never been disappointed to.
Yeah.
Last year I worked like crazy, so I didn't get to enjoy the show. Mm-hmm. So this year, I am definitely going to take it in. Kes, of course,
Never disappoint.
Kes cannot disappoint. I don't think it's even possible for Kes and disappointment in the same.
I noticed we're bringing on a new artist this year for Color Me Red. I know we normally have Patrice and we normally have Kes.
Yeah.
But I did notice that they advertised that they were going to bring somebody else. I honestly don't know the name, but I can sing the song.
Sing the song. Take it.
Give me a second.
What's
that song that goes, you were so blessed? Oh, a blessing.
Oh,
when the ex left.
Well, I love that song so much.
Yeah, they're actually. What is his name? I can't remember. I'm so sorry.
Barbaros, yeah, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. I think it's number 3.
Yeah, I good?
Yeah, you good. You good? Yeah.
Good afternoon, St. Lucia and the rest of the world.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for joining. Was anybody artist that sing?
I think it's Blacker Than.
Blacker Than, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Blessing.
That song bad. But Baba Roots, I know that you're usually very busy during the carnival season. Any specific fete that you're looking forward to being a part of?
All fete is fete, but boy, you see, Bad, that brunch.
Bad.
Yeah, big shout out to Bad. I like that man.
Breakfast at dawn. Bad.
That is it.
Yeah.
You understand? And also Blacko. Bacchanal Blacko.
Ah, yeah, that's Fuzion.
Yeah. And Soca Rough Up, the boat ride.
That's already 3.
It's a whole set of events, you know, my brother.
Yeah, but it looks so because I'm not following.
And pay attention to the ones that he's listing.
Yeah.
He's not doing the regular.
No. Upscale.
Yeah.
Upscale.
I have to fall under a certain umbrella. And, that's the kind of events they do be showing down, and the experience is really great. So if you never experienced it before, it's only right to make sure this year you'll be a part of it.
So when you go on the road, who you go on the road with? Fuzion Mas.
Fuzion, you're not jumping carnival, my brother.
All right.
Is that so?
Honestly, I've not experienced Fuzion, and I know this year they're doing this whole pixel vibe, yeah? So they're paying homage to that. And as a graphic designer, when I hear pixel, I get excited, you know? I get super excited. So you might see me on the road. Fian, I need an armband. Yeah. I just sliding it there. Fian, I need an armband. I just sliding it there. So we have this new section on this show called Carnival Confessions. All right. So I'm going over to you now. What's the wildest thing that ever happened? PG-13. What's the craziest thing that you have experienced on the road? Good or bad? Either or.
Well, it's carnival.
Yeah.
It's an experience. I mean, like, I think about 4 girls wine on me at the same time. And that was kind of wild, but I'd consider it a good experience.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
fun.
couldn't move.
That's
Left,
fun.
right, center, back, front, already.
You weren't sure which direction to gyrate.
Yeah, wherever you turn. Yeah.
For me, I remember I was by the waterfront, and this girl just jumped on me, and I was with my partner at the time, and she's just watching me like, what's going on here? And I seriously did not know the person. And I was like, sorry, miss, don't do that. And she's like, yeah, you're ugly. She's Jamaican. Yeah, you're ugly. I was like, miss, but you just jump on me randomly now. You calling me ugly?
That's a wild experience, though. And I kind of like it, the fact that people not really like segregating. Everybody just having a good time. So when I know you, I don't know you. Just be like, just make sure you not overdoing it. You understand? But everybody will just vibe with everybody. And that's the culture.
Right. And I was literally about to say that's what our culture is about, especially for the carnival season. Everybody knows everybody. Whether I don't know you, I actually know you on the road for carnival.
Yeah, that's true. For me, I just don't understand why people just get so intoxicated. I
really think it has a lot to do with the length of time.
Okay.
Yes, because imagine being out there from 11 a.m. and it's just food and alcohol. So obviously, alcohol is at your disposal. You may have 1, you may have 2, and you're moving around. It's more difficult to kind of feel like you're intoxicated until you get really intoxicated.
Well, please, guys, when you're on the road this year, please do it responsibly. Yeah, make sure that you have a nice little Heineken Zero. That's a free plug. Yeah, give me a case of Heineken. Yeah, we're working for our money. Yeah. So just be responsible, because I remember coming from my mother there, so I have to be careful how I say that. Coming from a very strong religious family, and carnival as a sin, blah blah blah. I remember my first carnival experience. I was like, how is this a sin? That's literally the question I asked. I was like, yeah, people let's overdo. Let's be right. People let's overdo. But the experience, you work 365 days of the year.
Exactly.
You get
it's
to
only
just
right to enjoy yourself.
all your inhibitions.
But it's just that while drinking and enjoying, you might end up going over your limit and you don't even recognize. Because most people doesn't just do it, bro. It's just the vibe
you
in the
have
moment.
that adrenaline from
It's
being
just
on the road and
Yeah.
having that music. So it's something that could be a little difficult to control. Some of us do have
And another
control.
thing too, you see, because the feds and everything is so close, bro, and you want to
The
enjoy a little of
recovery
everything.
time too.
Yeah, it's not as big.
The
So you
recovery
don't really have
time.
much time to catch back yourself. Because as you go down and you nap, it's time to go again.
It's true. Some of us are leaving work just to go out to the different events. So catch a little sleep, get back to work, go out again in the evening.
We outside.
And there's no way I go into an all-inclusive fete and I'm not drinking something. So I could be coming there drunk. I still want to sip something on my money.
My goodness. My goodness. No, the strange enough, right? I'm wondering now with my newfound not drinking alcohol, what I go do at all inclusive? Go need the people food.
Eat.
I'll walk with your zero.
Yeah. You know I have two.
I actually asked that now.
I have 2 of your zeros in my refrigerator.
Oh, thank you. I shall be passing by to collect them. Yeah. That's one thing. Ash is also a promoter. And let me tell you, when I told her I'm not drinking alcohol, she made sure on her boat ride, I had 2 cases of Heineken Zero. I drink all, apart from the two. Apart from the two. Now,
I'm like, why is this in my fridge?
I came in for it. Now, we spoke about our carnival experience. What about you? You didn't tell us your craziest carnival experience.
If I were to be very honest.
Oh, Lord. I feel you should turn down the music.
No, actually, you could put me, you could turn it up. Because I've never really had one. I've never had a crazy carnival experience.
Well, you know why? Because when Ashton on the road, she has wear full mask. Because I remember somebody pull up on me.
That was one time.
I don't care. I was scared. I just saw somebody pull up on me with a full mask.
It was a ski mask.
And I was like,
oh, so you don't know who it was?
Yeah, I wasn't sure who it was. So
but that was just one time.
That was just one time.
That was just one time I had a ski mask. But I'm one of those who practices self-control.
So you drink a lot of water.
Right. I control. I believe if I'm out there, I always want to be aware of everything. So I try not to overdo it, especially on alcohol.
True. Well, kudos to you. I'm very proud of you for controlling your liquor. Yeah. Straight into the interview with Mr. Al Zander. Al, thank you so much for joining us right here on We Outside. No stranger to radio, no stranger to being behind the mic, international superstar. This guy gets flown on private jets to Dubai on a regular basis to do private events. Yeah, so it's nice to see you having time to, Al, thank you so much. Let's talk about pan and how you got involved in the whole pan industry.
Well, it was International Women's Day, and I was trying to find a way to inspire myself to do something positive, and I was just like, oh, so that's where I could get the girls. So I joined the steel pan.
And I believe you. I don't know why, but I just absolutely believe you. And how has that worked?
I'm in shock.
I'm not shocked at all. I'm not shocked at all. I'm actually quite sure this is the actual truth.
But I mean, there's so much truth to that. Like literally, at Leones, big up to my alma mater. There was a steel pan program there, and as soon as I saw the Allegro Pan Groove on Women's International Day, I went straight to the school and I decided I want to join the steel band right there. So all the opportunity was right there when I needed it. And from them I went to community bands. I was performing mainly Babano. And
no, you can't just say mainly Babano.
Babano Steel Orchestra.
No.
Babano Steel Orchestra. Oh my God!
Oh, thank you.
What do you think?
We outside.
Yeah.
And the good thing about that, it's when I joined Babano in 2000, and Cots is the only sponsor that has been loyal to any band in Sedale. So big shout out to Cots. Honestly, they've been there even before me. I think they were since in '97 or like.
Courts has been with Babano Steel Orchestra for over 30 years.
Wow.
We actually had a meeting this week, and yeah, because I wear so many hats. Yeah, we had a meeting this week, and they were actually trying to figure out, but they reach over 30 years, and that is just to show how Courts is invested into the communities and carnivals. So that is pretty amazing that they're still doing that and continue to do that year on year. And we're hoping sometime during the entire season of We Outside to actually have at least the junior side with us playing some pan. And I'm happy we're talking about that, because what do you think of the whole industry, the pan industry now? Is it growing? Is it dying? What's your take on it?
I think it just needs more focus. The thing about it, like about steel pan, the standards are there, the excellence is there. It's just the consistency we need. Like the likes of, as I said, Babylon seems to be, is the most consistent. And as I said, when you have someone supporting like Courts, they can't stay consistent, and that's why they're even having tremendous success, making records in Panorama. I think 6 times in a row.
6 times, going for the 7th
this year.
Yeah.
Because of that support, and I think that's the main thing. With there are other competitors that were there, and when they didn't have that consistency support, they dwindled in and that's the thing, because some of the other bands were really good bands, the likes of North Stars, Diamond Steel, and without the proper support, they dwindled, and they were just really excellent bands. They were traveling all across the world. So as I said, it's not like the panics are not meeting the par. We are. It's just the support to keep it going. That's the problem we have in St. Lucia.
Is it because there's a lack of interest in the industry, or what is it? Or does the corporate St. Lucia, do they not see the benefit of being part of this cultural activity?
I think it could be a combination of all of that. Just not understanding the value of our arts, and even just carnival on the whole. I think there's some aspects of carnival that's much tangible for people to see value, especially the fetes and everything like that. Nothing like that. I love my fetes, but people see an immediate value in something they can tangibly hold, but something that they just have to observe is one of the most difficult things for people to show support or see value in. And I think that's what's happening in society. It's not that they don't love it, they just don't know how to celebrate it. And as I said, kudos to certain people like Courts that are celebrating steel pan, but we just need more of that all across the country, and especially the public and private sectors should chip into that.
Indeed. So, Al, what would you love to see to change? What would you love to see to help bring back pan to its prime time?
I just think people that are in positions and understand the value of pan need to advocate to have more people see the value and cherish the value of it. And even that's why I'm doing my part, because yes, I go overseas. Ronnie mentioned on the
private jets.
Ronnie mentioned, but I always try and find, when I come here, I try to find different ways for me to elevate and show that there are different ways you can showcase the instrument.
Now, time for the fun stuff. Now, this is your carnival confessions, all right? Let's go. So, ever had a moment on stage and everything fell apart?
On stage and everything fell apart?
But you probably, knowing you're professionals, you probably hit it.
No, it's all the time. On stage, there's always, I'm just trying to figure out, well, maybe my belt pack, my layer mic, it fell off. But I wouldn't consider it embarrassing. I know how to mask it very easily, but I just trying to think, oh yeah, maybe it's talking about Panorama, my very first Panorama, 2001. So there's 2 parts of the competition for Panorama. There's the tune-up choice, and then there's the warm-up and there's the tune-up choice. So after the warm-up, everybody's warmed up. We play the warm-up, and the song that they're judging, which is the tune-up choice piece, as soon as they're counting, they're getting ready to count, I totally forgot how to start the song. Right then, on stage, my very first part, I'm just like, what's the first note? And then muscle memory took over. But I almost said something. I spoke French on
oh my goodness.
But yeah, that was funny enough. One of my first time on stages, I had a blank slate while performing.
My goodness.
While about to perform.
Well, so sorry, I got distracted. What's a carnival pan memory that still gives you goosebumps?
Pan memory that gives me goosebumps. Let me see. You know what? I have said it to the person, one of the bands I miss, and I heard rumors that they come back, Diamond Steel, and Diamond Steel had a song called Mucho Pan, sang by T.C. Brown, and when they performed it...
TC, remember that one? Mucho Pan?
Mucho Pan. Yes, that's a long song.
TC, you remember that song? You know how to play it?
Yeah.
Yeah? TC, too early? Too early to pull you in? Al, you know what? I just think it's indicative of me to not invite you to play the pan. I mean,
I just did, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, nah, you have to give us at least a little two songs. Yeah, what you want? You want Barbarossa accompany you?
I see you was playing some. What else playing? You want Big Links rhythm? Let's start with that and just move on.
All right, cool. Love it. So Al, thank you so much.
Anytime.
And you know, it was good that we are speaking so much about Courts, which is a nice way for me to segue into bringing the Courts brand manager onto the stage. Fina, thank you so much for joining us at We Outside.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, why did God say, let me go and do this crazy guys We Outside? Yeah, what's the importance of doing this with Courts?
Well, not because we know you. So it's part of us coming on board for the carnival season, part of what we're doing in terms of our sponsorships, where we see our brand position during this season. And it was a good way to also be a part of this. That way we could also have an extra voice to, bring our brands forward, show what we have going on in store, and etc. So it was a good way to partner with We Outside, and I think it's a really good partnership.
As you say, talking about that, what's going on in store, we need to know, because we know Courts always has some amazing promotions, always good vibes. I know the Wednesday activation, we were actually just speaking about that. Wednesdays are absolutely crazy on the outside of Courts. Baba Roots, who's the resident DJ, has already given me my power, saying, why you not coming there? Your belly big, you need to come out, all kind of thing.
That is true. That is true. I joined.
Wait. What is true about my belly being big? I'm closing that interview now. Yeah, they take back your sponsorship. I want to take it.
Yeah, but on Wednesdays we actually have Soca Fit with Chacho, and Baba Roots, of course, have been there. And it's a really, really good workout, I must say. I don't know where Chacho get all that energy from, but I tried to keep up, and I think I did well. And that is actually sponsored by Ready Cash. So our Ready Cash of our brand is actually who is sponsoring that part of it. And I think the first week, we just had our second week, and we've seen an increase so far in participants. So hopefully the parking lot will be packed
jam
by the time, and we have about 5 more weeks left.
5 more weeks. Oh my goodness, yeah. So if I
join, we're going right down to Carnival.
If I join the next 2 weeks, I think I'll lose my little belly. Yeah.
It will help a little. It'll help a little.
You see what she's saying? A little. Them people. A little earlier on, we just had a very important conversation with Al, and he was talking about the importance of corporate St. Lucia being a part of Carnival and the long-standing relationship with people such as the Barbano Steel Orchestra. We were trying to, 30-something years, I think we discussed?
It's actually over 25 years.
Yes, I think So, we're not sure. It's amazing, yeah? So, how important is cultural investment for a brand like Courts?
So, for us, it's very important because it's part of building relationships, also putting us into the communities and building that relationship, and just showing that, we're not just a brand that we're just here to sell an item to you. It's all about forming relationships. We are a household brand, you could say. Courts is known internationally, regionally, worldwide. So that name you hear at homes. So it's not just we don't want people to just say, oh, I know about Courts. I can go Courts to get this. It's more of the relationship that we build in the communities with, the man at the corner who's selling, the lady who decides she comes out every day and just say, I'm going to sell to make $1. How can we be a part of that? And it's just knowing that we're there for you, and we're not just about saying, hey, we're going to sell and take your money, but we can also give back to the community.
That is absolutely amazing. I guess the statement, we bring value home, bringing value home is like a literal thing.
It is.
Finally, I have some questions not on the list that I have to ask you.
Lord.
What can customers expect from Courts as Carnival gets closer?
So we do have a lot to expect, of course. We're sponsoring quite a few events. We're sponsoring a few mass bands also. So our brands will be seen there. In store, we'll have some great deals coming up. I mean, we have Father's Day now, and those deals are going on until the end of June, actually.
Oh, nice.
So, if you forgot to get something for your dad,
I hope you don't forget.
You can check us out on Monday. You can even go online. You could probably go online even tomorrow. We actually have something new that's called Sizzling Sundays.
Oh, nice.
And you get special offers online when you shop on a Sunday.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Oh,
so right now we have 20% off site-wide. And there are other great deals too. So, go on courts.com and check that out. And as Carnival approaches, we'll have various things like costume giveaways, ticket giveaways for some of the events. Just keep building on our relationships that we have, building some excitement in store. So, just come by, check us out.
Amazing. Now, before you go, we wore the Courts hat. Right? Now to take off the Courts hat, maybe you should go and take off the shit. So we have this section called Carnival Confessions. What's the craziest or funnest moment you've had on the road ever, because I know you're a carnival aficionado. That's the word aficionado. What's the word?
Carnival junkie.
Yeah. A carnival junkie. What has been some of your best experiences on the road, or just your most outrageous experience, or if you want to say share something that you're embarrassed about? That even better. Good for ratings. What y'all say? Yeah, good for ratings.
Oh dear. Well, first of all, let me just say I'm not originally from St. Lucia.
You don't say.
So
really, I did not know.
So my carnival experience have been in Antigua, where I'm from.
Woohoo! What that
Antigua Carnival is right after St. Lucia's Carnival. So my experience, I've been in carnival since maybe I'm around 5. And I would probably go back to my younger time when one time I actually had to enter as a, those individual, like princess of the band. And I got first runner up and I stayed on stage and cry because I felt like I won, and I am a sore loser. And I just bawled, like I just stood there crying because I'm telling my mommy, but I won, and they gave it to somebody else. but outside of that, carnival for me is like a stress reliever. You just go on the road, you have a good time, you have a few drinks and
responsibly.
It's just, drink responsibly, of course. And it's just a time to free up and, just forget about the rest of what's going on.
Indeed. Well, Fina, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And of course, on behalf of me and the entire team of We Outside, we want to say thank you so much for your sponsorship and participation in We Outside. And we still have a couple more carnivals to go in terms of before the actual main carnival. So we're looking forward to seeing you and the team outside with us. Yeah?
Yes, we'll be back again.
Hopefully. Yeah. When you're less busy. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
So, earlier on we were talking about Piton Soca Stars.
We were.
Yeah, my goodness. And Ashla went on and she was looking at all the amazing videos. And I was right, yeah?
You would definitely.
I was right, yeah. So make sure you go check out Piton Soca Stars. They're doing some voting so you could see who to win. Yeah, so make sure you go and check out Piton's official page. Mm-hmm. Check that out. Drink a Piton responsibly. Piton rum vibe. Yeah, very good.
All right, everybody. So once again, we outside.
Again.
And I am honored to sit down with a lyrical powerhouse.
Well, you're standing up.
Sorry.
You're standing up.
Either or. We're sitting or standing with an amazing powerhouse and cultural contributor, my favorite, Mr. T.C. Brown.
Drum roll, please. Mr. Brown, thank you so much for making the time out. I know it's been a hectic season. Let's first of all talk about KPT 2025. How has that been so far?
Great, absolutely great. It's our fourth season, 3 years, fourth season, and the theme we choose this year was the art of Kaiso, deliberately, because we wanted to look at some of the key elements that made Kaiso, and try to bring out the some of the feeling we normally used to have in the past years in tent, where more engagement with crowd, more participation. So that's hence the reason we call it the art of Kaiso. And it's been great. We had our quarterfinals Wednesday past. So
already, yeah?
Yeah, it's at that stage.
I know. Everything is just going by so quickly.
So quickly. Oh my goodness.
Stage. The thing is they brought everything up a couple of weeks, which...
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
So we got closer. So immediately after jazz, we saw we had the first tent rolling. So it wasn't, So that's why everything seemed as if it's rushed, but it's not really rushed. We just moved the calendar a little up a bit.
Now, you spoke about the art of Calypso, Kaiso. For me, when I think of Kaiso, I think of Picong and the 10 pines. And for me, that is what makes
all that.
As a performer, though, how is it? How do you deal with that? Especially if you're singing about maybe somebody party and, that you eat a nerve or something like that.
Well, fortunately, I have been... I don't give much reason to be heckled In other words,
That's
I don't give them that much reason. My approach to Kaiso is normally a serious one. Serious topic. So I leave little room to be hassled by 10 finesse.
I like that. So what keeps you inspired to write and perform?
Just life generally. I try to stay grounded. I try to stay in sync with what's going on and literally flow with the river, with the stream. Don't try to be what I'm not. I think all these things really keep me focused. So when the tunes come, they really come from a place of, depth and, fully grounded.
Right. Now, was there ever one time you felt like walking away?
Never. When you say walk away from...
Just walk away from all of it.
From
the
music,
tent,
the
from
tent.
Kaiso, from all of it.
I think somewhat I've taken a back seat. I remember I had I took a break. Was it 2003 for about 3 years? But I was still somewhat involved,
Okay.
But not on stage.
Okay.
I felt I needed to take a break, just to re-examine myself and watch what I was doing, see if that was, if I was really making sense and if I was enjoying what I was doing. I took a 3-year break and then I came back.
So when you say involved in what way? Were you writing? Were you just observing?
Still writing, observing, and also one of the things my production house, Shanga Pro, we responsible for recording all of the live tents. So even if I don't want to go to a tent, I still find myself going
at
a tent.
Right.
But I do enjoy it. It's a labor of love recording all the tents. So I'm involved. I'm always involved at some point. Yeah.
I don't think you could ever not be involved. Even when you're not involved, I will always hear TC Brown.
TC Brown.
I will always hear. In the next 50 years, we may still hear TC Brown.
I like.
I claim that for you, my brother.
I'm smiling, I like it.
Now, as we were talking about that earlier on, we were talking about tents and KPT. Is the tent system still relevant in today's carnival, in today's Kaiso? And expand on it a little bit.
Very much so. I think we very much relevant. Kaiso is relevant. Kaiso still remains the voice of the people. Tents relevant because we are the ones who actually managing and giving Kaiso its platform. So tents is very, very much relevant because without the tents, really, Kaiso on its own with the Kaisonians, I don't think they would be able to hold it up that long. So yes, tents very relevant, and we've been seeing bumper crowds coming out. Our first showing, we had a packed house, and we saw that with all of the other tents as well. People had the thirst and the hunger to come out to the tents and participate. So yeah, I think tents is very, very much relevant to the Lucian Carnival and Kaiso.
Now, one thing I noticed this year is how the juniors came out
Amazing.
for soca and calypso.
Amazing.
What advice would you give to the next wave of calypsonians? Because most likely these are going to be the next wave.
Well, we saw it. We saw it for ourselves. We give them the platform and they will excel. So let's give them the platform. And that's what we've been saying for a while. If we create the avenues and the platforms for the youths to excel, they will excel. And we saw the focus this year. Hats off to the CPMA for the management of the juniors. We saw the focus. We saw it online. We saw them on stage. We saw all the little the build up to the grand finals at the Mindu Philip Park. And that's all the youth need, the attention and the platform. And we must see successful results.
I definitely agree.
For sure. Now, TC, the last time we were up, we were just discussing that there. The last time we were up at, by Altos.
By Altos
on the Mon.
Yeah.
Where we're going to be next week. So we're outside by Altos next week. Man, let me tell you, the crowd.
Had guitar that time.
Yeah, the crowd erupted, and let me tell you, I think I've watched that video about 50 times.
I love it.
I watch it over. Actually, I probably have to send it to you. I've watched it a couple of times, and let me tell you. So Maybe we don't have to do those particular songs, but I know you have a couple things there for this year. What you say? What you say about dropping a little one to one of them? Yeah. Please,
let's do
We
the
beg, I
verse
beg.
and chorus in Exodus.
Exodus, a verse and chorus. All right. Yeah, man.
You have that?
Yeah.
We could try that.
All
The
right,
voice a little rusty tired, but
all right. Let me.
We appreciate
we outside.
it.
We outside.
We outside.
Let's give him the stage there. Yeah. Let me give him the stage.
This one is called Exodus, and you could Google it. You could stream it on all the platforms. TC Brown Exodus. Let's see if we could work this one out. So long slavery abolished, black man still impoverished, elders languish in anguish, watching with children perish. Tell me who's responsible? Is the black man capable to remove his people from underneath this rubble? Will the Asian investor or Caucasian Messiah be our savior? And deliverer to these questions, the answer is the black diaspora must drag Africa out of this quagmire. So black man, sharpen your skills, summon the goodwill, mission to fulfill, continent and our people to build. Africa now beckons to us, it's time to come across. Prepare for the Exodus or face the Holocaust. We are going, Exodus, going to our Father's home. We are going, Exodus, going to our Mama's home. Chant out loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Raise your head like me, wear your color with dignity. Join hands with me and claim your patrimony. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Caribbean is lands, but not islands. So come away from the land of the sinking sand. We are going to our Father's home. We are going to our Mama's home. Nous bien contents, nous bien contents. Bagaille ça la kiwi, mais nous nous bien contents, nous bien contents. Nous en route pour Afrique. Jouer musique, les nous vivre, nous caille chanter, danser, célébrer, yeah.
Exodus. Oh yeah. That was amazing.
We outside.
We outside. Yeah. Okay. I know you said the voice not to. One more, please. One more, please.
Well,
One more, please.
the last time I do that, I got paid,
All right. Thank you very much, TC Brown, for coming through. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, TC.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
always a pleasure
Yeah, it's all right,
to
have
have
you.
you.
Safe.
So thanks for having me. It's been rough because I've been at all the tents and been out late and movement. So the voice a little.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Next time I'll have my money there, so you can't tell me nothing but okay.
And then we push it.
Yeah, we push it. But thank you, TC, and continue doing what you're doing.
Thanks for having
especially,
me,
and one of the things I don't think anybody has given you your flowers on, but let me do that publicly, especially ensuring that you record all those tents and making sure, because usually if a tent is tonight, tomorrow it's out on the radio. I don't know how do you do that. I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, but yeah, big up to you and kudos to you. And again, thank you. Please give people your socials and how they could get in contact with you, especially Shanga Pro if they want to do some little recordings and stuff.
Yeah, well, Shanga Pro at Gmail, CHANGAPRO at Gmail. You could find me on Facebook as well, the Instas. I'm there. I'm Googleable.
Googleable, yeah. No. That's sounding too positive.
I
But
know, I actually like
yeah,
that.
I was like, Google the bullet. But I get you. Thank you so much. You know what? I think we play this one. Yeah. We play this one and we go back into some music. Because coming up next, we got Baba Roots Top 10 for Carnival 2025. Let's go.
Wow.
We outside.
So what we're gonna do? We're going to Baba Roots. I want you to play your top 10 songs for Lucian Carnival. It don't have to be this year alone.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they have some songs that are just timeless and last forever.
Well, to be honest, it would have to really be like a top 100 because you have so much bad tunes.
Okay. Let me see. We have just about 10 minutes.
10 minutes remain. So
10 minutes.
10. I don't think I can pack actually the 10. I really like it in actually 10 slots.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of drum. But I'll try my best.
Yeah. So
if I don't select, if you didn't hear a certain song, it's not like it's not in my top 10. I just don't have enough spot to play.
People just take things personal. So
so I just play what comes to mind within the moment. Okay?
All right. So for me, for this year,
that's number one.
That's number one. Yeah. For me this year, yeah.
What's number one?
This song, yeah.
The car.
The car.
The car.
You've got to wash the car.
All right. So this is number
And we're
one.
not talking about the car.
Okay. No, we should probably play that one last because.
We put in number one back again at the what? That's what he's saying?
You know what? Just do your thing. Yeah, but you number it, yeah? Yeah,
right.
Let's go.
So number one, we're not going in no specific order.
Specific order, let's go.
We just go in. So there's number one track, it's The Car. And it's going on by Dazzle feeling Jardel, right?
Where the dancers?
We have no dancers.
No dancers?
Here we go.
dancers?
1, 2.
RudeBoy, when you get the car,
You have to wash
the car. You have to oil the car. Well, lubricate the car, cause someone going to take the car. And he will not jar. 248 square miles, he going very far. He putting it in first get. Partner all long to spread. Very knocking kek. My partner don't kek. So you better take care. And just watch us get there. Cause a man go scrap your ride and leave the plate there. A man buy a Corolla, he have no control over. He soft like a turnover. What is this stuff?
You steak and fish. Can mash up the chicken back relationship. Walk to them. You steak and fish. Can mash up the chicken back with how we living. Better than them.
So I would consider this one to be my number 2 track. Ricky T featuring Bronx and Matter, right? There we go. Can't mash up the relationship. Let's go. Number 3, right? Something to talk about. Ricky T, let's go. Run. Yo. Definitely my number 4 song, right? It could have been number 1, but I'm not going in no order, right? So don't take it personal, see? So it's Warning by Imran Nerdy. Let's go. What number we at? We're number 6 or number 5? That's number 5. Number 5. So it's number 5. And it's another Imran Nerdy, already start the party. I cannot left this over the list.
I think Imran Nerdy pay you, I think, Teola.
No, you'll have to help me count. You'll have to help me count. I'm more in the music. I have to make my selection. I try to do the best of the best that I can pack within, right?
Okay.
So number 5, start the party. Imran Nerdy, let's go. Start the party. I want to make sure what number we are. Number 6.
Number
now,
6,
right?
yeah. So
however, I really like this song, and I notice it's classified as Denry segment song, right? So I would consider it to be a local music. I don't think the artist is local though, but it's considered to be
Denry segment.
A Denry segment.
All right.
It's classified as a Denry segment, so
yeah, let's go.
It's on the list.
Black is the code. Can I answer? Rum turn me to a dancer. Rum turn me to a dancer. Hey, we outside.
So if I do not have it correctly, somebody will correct me, right?
Let we go. When he rum tell you you's a big dancer. Come show them you's a big dancer. Bend down if you's a big dancer. Waistline cause you's a big dancer. When he rum tell you you's a big dancer. Come show them you's a big dancer. Bend down if you's a big dancer. Waistline cause you's a big dancer. Dance it, baila, your waist bilingual. You have a man but your waistline single. Feel the heat and your waistline tingle. Body good, body stacked like sprinkles. Girl, baila, your waist.
But we want to thank everybody for joining us. Those who are here, enjoying their lovely buffet dinner. I'm hungry. I'm not. Just the smells of this are making me.
Yeah. I want to go straight.
And you realize the management don't come because they know we're going to say give us food. So you see they're hiding us.
We go question. We go debate that.
They're hiding us.
We're gonna host another We Outside for the season right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Whatever we lost, we're gonna make up for it at the other We Outside.
And each of us will bring a friend. Yeah, I overdoing it. You have to make out for 2.
I play no part.
You play no part. Make sure you go and follow us on Instagram. We Outside 758. Look for us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is coming, and guess what? A new video drops every Friday. Watch the video, man. Every Friday, a new video drops. Every Friday, yeah. So every Friday, look out for our video. Big up to our sponsors. Thank you to Piton Bear.
Yes.
Thank you to Piton Rum Vibe. Thank you to LIAT 2020 Limited.
Right.
Yes, so LIAT is on board. Quartz Ready Finance. Big up to RudeBoy. Yeah, I know y'all coming. Yeah, so RudeBoy is coming. Yeah, RudeBoy is coming. So I just say, big up to RudeBoy. I know y'all coming. So big up to RudeBoy.
We welcome you, RudeBoy.
We welcome you. So until next week. Yeah, we outside.
On the Mon Altos Bar.
Cicero Carnival.
Be there.
Roadside bar, Altos Bar.
My goodness.
What's it, roadside?
The thing about it being roadside barber is everybody thinks you only go there for a haircut.
Yeah.
There's actually a bar with a spectacular view
overlooking the
the
water.
back.
Oh my
so
goodness.
yes, roadside barber, Altos Place, Altos
I
Bar.
actually remember me and this particular chick had our first kiss there. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah. I'll give you the story after. Yeah. Until next week.
Speechless.
Let's do it after me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We out.
But you didn't tell me what we're doing.
Oh, I thought you were just psychic. I thought we had that connection. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. We outside again. No, try it. Yeah, again. Okay, one. Yeah, let's go. 1, 2, 3. We outside again.